Hello, welcome to this your channel of the better Eurofan, that's me. There is no doubt that Armenia keeps nowadays as one of the heavyweights in the junior competition with an absolutely desirable record. A last proof of that was the model proposal presented by the young girls, with which they have achieved an outstanding third place, establishing their position as Eurovision superpower, at least in the junior contest. Now we will see who will be the next child artist in charge of taking the baton from them by representing the Caucasian country on the main stage of Madrid. Let's go! For today's episode, I'm going to review the Armenian entry for Junior Eurovision 2024, which will be represented by singer Leo with the song Cosmic Friend. It is unknown actually how does that Prologue his look like or where is it, but he will tell us more when he attends the Junior contest in the Spanish capital. Without further delay, let's move on with the review. First of all, let's take a look at his biography and career before waving the Armenian colors in Spanish soil. Leo is 10 years old, coming from the town of Gyumri, located in western Armenia, very close to the border with Turkey. He is the son of the Armenian singers Martin Merkachan and Hripsi Mehakopyan, both of them established artists in their native country with notable musical careers, growing up in this case in an environment pretty linked with music, so it was expected that he would eventually develop a big passion in it, starting to sing from the age of 8. In fact, his parents usually relate that since he learned to sing, he has not stopped doing it day by day, anytime and anywhere, especially in karaoke rooms. Curiously, even due to the fact that having their respective musical careers as established artists, they always have been aware of to keep Leo apart from the musical industry as possible, with Gaspar intending to give him the most normal childhood, and now they are little by little initiating his transition to public life by narrating his daily life since a couple of years ago through a YouTube channel using the pseudonym of Leo Martini. In the other hand, Leo has only had during his childhood just one performance in the stage as a singer, and it was in this case to perform in a concert together with his mother, a song composed by her titled Mom, dedicated to all mothers, having him 5 years old by then. It will be that brief demonstration of the huge talent he has naturally inherited from his parents. Musically speaking, Leo mentions among his musical influences to big artists like Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra, Justin Timberlake and Teddy Swims, and he has very clear that he wants to follow his parents' steps by becoming a professional singer, and he will have it quite easy indeed. For this, he has had the intention to start doing by accomplishing one of his biggest dreams, which is representing Armenia at Junior Eurovision, having the goal of following Malena's steps, the last Armenian winner in the junior contest 3 years ago in Paris, France, and bring the third victory for the Caucasian country. There is no doubt that his aspirations are aiming pretty high. In fact, he has made an attempt on last year after participating in the open call by the Armenian public broadcaster, where he became one of the finalists until young girls were eventually chosen, which in the last edition headed to Nice, as we already know. Far from getting discouraged, he will try it again in the open call for this year, without imagining that this time he will be selected. Let's see how his Eurovision adventure begins. After confirming their participation, the Armenian public broadcaster opted for an internal selection, as they have been doing in these recent years, to select both the artists and the song that would represent the country in Spain. An open call was made from early last July for the child artists between 9 and 40 years old who wanted to take part in the process, closing it by the end of that same month. Then, after 2 audition rounds, an expert panel will be in charge of evaluating each one of the candidates, announcing by late last September the selection of Leo as the Armenian representative for the junior contest after 2 attempts, while the song with its accompanying official music video will be premiered a few weeks later, being the last country on revealing its entry for this year's edition. welcoming us to his intergalactic universe. Let's discover more about this proposal to be defended by him very soon at the Junior contest. The melody is a pop track with influences on funk and disco, while Leo's voice sounds very powerful throughout the track, raising it to the next level. It is sustained now that the melody is very danceable and very catchy, so much so that it gets stuck in your mind. On the other hand, the lyrics have been written in Armenian and English by a trio of songwriters. But you better pay attention to them, because they are the same trio behind two of the most recent Armenian entries in the Junior contest, including a winning one. I'm talking about Barhan Petrosyan, about David Badalian, mostly known as Tokyo 9, and Arpin Martoyan, mostly well known as Malena, who wrote Kami Kami, the song with which Malena herself won 3 years ago during the competition held in Paris, France, and Doing My Way, performed by young girls during last year's contest in Nice. It is surprising how they have been releasing hit after hit, and taking into account in addition that many are expecting Malena herself to represent Armenia at Eurovision very soon, with all the potential on the talent she has. Besides these entries, Barhan also had a previous experience in the Junior contest in 2017, being one of the composers of the song Boomerang, performed by singer Misha during the competition held in Tbilisi, Georgia. While David had a previous experience in Eurovision in 2019, being one of the composers of the song Walking Out, performed by singer Sadbuk during the competition held in Tel Aviv, Israel. About the context behind the lyrics, evidently it talks about a cosmic friend that Leo has, which lies somewhere in the galaxy, with which he communicates through music, appealing to its universal power to unite people and even beings from other planets or galaxies. This is reflected into lyrics after reading it in detail, previously translated of course, describing how Leo and this cosmic being meet each other and start a very peculiar friendship. Although he may show out himself very shy initially, they develop their friendship like they are two close neighbors, having good times together both in air and outer space, letting their imagination go, having fun and dancing in the infinite space. The song transmits a message of friendship and companionship, laying out the need of demonstrating warmth and sympathy towards those people that come into a social circle coming from a different place. Like that boy or girl that gets to a new school with that initial fear of facing a new and unknown environment, giving them the chance to show their personality and eventually build authentic and long-lasting relationships. Having seen a little more about the song, let's see how it's reflected the contest described in the latest Prologue official music video. The plot takes place in a studio where the concept that revolves around the sun is developed in a simple but dynamic way at the same time. Initially, Leo is seen in the middle of a structure that resembles the solar system, being him in the middle of it performing the song's intro, while imagery of outer space is projected on that structure. As the song's rhythm gets more frantic, there is a very dynamic succession of different shots, among them Leo with a large group of child dancers doing many choreographies without the structure, or himself at the center of the structure with a group of children with their faces painted in colors, I suppose in this case to portray them like aliens, and are distributed by the different orbits in the structure, as well as close-ups of Leo in the front of the structure with the child dancers behind. This fun and danceable dynamic is kept throughout all the song by getting the attention of the viewer all the time and emphasizing especially in the different facial expressions done by Leo, while he showcases a lot of charisma and self-confidence. Adding some shots from above of him together with the child dancers while doing one of the many dance moves seen during the music video as well, and finishing with Leo doing a full spin that closes the performance. Making a summary of the coming Armenian entry for this year is an authentic pop. It is not for nothing that it is one of the most powerful countries into the Junior contest, because every year they send very well done and very well produced proposals, which widely outstand and are usually among the big favorites all the time. Could be Leo capable of achieving the third victory for Armenia as he is determined to do? Chances are pretty high, but everything is not said yet. For the staging in Madrid, it is expected that they take that fun and colorful universe seen in the music video onto the stage. And it is because they do not need anything else. Leo also has plenty of charisma and self-confidence, so it will not be difficult for him to conquer the audience with his magnetic way to be and to express on the stage. We will be quite attentive when he gets his turn to defend his proposal, then accomplishing his Eurovision dream. This has been the Armenian proposal this year for the Junior contest. I like very much this proposal, but I would also like to know what opinion this serves for you, if it has gotten your attention or not. In any case, leave it in the comments down below so we can start a discussion. And this is it for today's episode. With this, we've finished this series, having reviewed the 17 child artists that will participate in the edition that will be held very soon in Madrid. We will start a new series from the next episode shortly, so I suggest you to stay tuned. For now, I finished as usual, inviting you to like this video, thus you can help me to spread it to more people, to subscribe to my channel, to enable notifications, and to follow me through my social media. Take care and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.